Congratulate you. Our lunar production is so popular that companies are willing to approach us directly, bypassing the common tender system.
Okay.
Certainly this is great news, and by fulfilling urgent contracts, we will receive increased rewards and earn an excellent reputation.
Well, that requires me to actually have the stuff.
However, companies will expect us to be supplied in remarkably short time.
Uh-huh.
If we can't meet their expectations or if we frequently reject their requests, they'll think twice next time before contacting us.
Look, I'm working on scaling this up, buddy, okay? But don't, like, volunteer me for anything without, asking me, okay?
I strongly encourage you to take urgent contracts to a higher level, because the entire business reputation of our company depends on them.
Okay, buddy. All right. Hey, guys, welcome back to the CRUST, where expectations are higher than ever. We have this urgent one here. Indefinite time. But it's urgent, but I have indefinite. I'll go ahead and do this because it's just silicon. It just helps it's going to give me science is the big thing. So I'm going to accept this one. At least we have it, but it says an indefinite timeline, so I guess that's fine. Anyone else have, an urgent thing that they need me to do that I, will have to take a long time to do? Okay, so this one wants, I believe that's titanium. I'm not interested in giving you the titanium right now. Yeah, so there's there's still so many contracts to look through here. There's a lot of stuff going on here. As far as my contracts go, though, I have an indefinite time to fulfill all of these at the moment. So I'm not really super attentive on that. What I really need to do, though, is just to get the expedition center fully supplied with the concrete at the moment. And man, if they would just deliver. Did they do it at the top side or what? They haven't even delivered this yet. I would like them to deliver to the bottom. That way, the next time I make a delivery, it'll be at the top. So I want this to be prioritized now, if I could. I don't even know if I can do that. The expedition center seems to override all my commands. It doesn't seem to matter. I'll go low priority here and see what they do. Will they still do that? No, now they're doing this. Okay, good. So you have to specifically say low, because if you have something that's high, they seem to still prioritize certain tasks that are on medium. Certain things, not everything, but certain things. Like, I would love for this to finish, but remember, if there's any other construction available, they won't do the rooms, it seems. And there's no way to adjust priority on room segments. So it just seems to like the room segments are effectively default lowest priority, which is fine. I don't need them for, survival or anything. Farhad control tower. It says, amidst the desolate landscape, a solitary control tower stands tall. There are no evident signs of damage, yet the structure appears abandoned for quite some time. No souls are in sight, nor is the staff rover. Yeah, that would... I'm not sure why you said however. I skipped it because it didn't make sense. I mean, if it's abandoned, then of course there's no one in sight. Anyway, the emergency boxes are empty, leaving only the control tower computer data of significance. According to the records, a supply convoy was supposed to pass nearby, but it failed to reach its destination. We get more science. That was worth it. Cool. More science for me. There's just one temporary thing after another, right? So I think we've got this down here, this transit station we want to look at. And I think that's it for the question marks. So I'm going to send the rover to the transit station, although it will not make it there before the night. It is night now, but it's not going to make it there until the following day. And then really quick, let's make sure that this is now connected here. And then you are going to get connected to this later on. So now that it's nighttime, I'm going to go ahead and salvage this, basically everything connected to this. So this and this. And then, of course, this too. We're going to place a medium solar panel here. And yeah, we can probably salvage this little one here. We're going to want to move this, although I think maybe the pole can stay. There's a lot going on with that pole. And we'll just adjust it to where the bigger batteries are in place and go around it. That's probably fine. We're just going to want to have a lot of the stuff that's salvageable taken out of here and get it out of the way. Yeah, so they'll get that stuff out of the way. Then they can build this, hopefully, which takes just one more steel. And then now that this is done, we can put that in its place. hook that up to there, and then this can go hooked to there. All right, good. And we'll have them build that for the next day too. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have almost everything we need for that. And I'm going to actually take the conveyor and go ahead and connect it now so that I can get that in there and pay for that. There's 115,000 credits remaining in my balance. All right. So there's still a lot to do. But if I can get the remainder of resources delivered to here, then I won't need the drones to go and do that anymore for the concrete, which, I mean, it kind of sucks because they just focused on the concrete first. It's the other resources they'll still have to go down there and get. But we have a lot of shipments left for that laser. That laser is going to take a lot of resources. So, but we are actually now making... Oh, staff need to manage this. I did not see that coming. Does it say that in the description for these things? It does. Yeah. Components factory, 2 people. Working places. Microcircuit factory, 3 working places. Okay. Carbon fiber factory has working places as well. This is nice because it's just the organics that make carbon fiber. So we could actually place this, you know, nearby over here. At least I thought I could, but it's not letting me do it. Why? Oh, do you need to be indoors only? Whoa, the carbon fiber factory is an indoor building. Oh, interesting. Now I wish this room was larger. Well, we can always make another room, and that's just for the carbon fiber factory. I guess I could technically just leave this where it is, too, because it does fit here. But it also looks like it's belt fed. So can we have conveyor belts indoors? Oh, cool. You can. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I mean, sure. Just real quick question, because I'm curious. Is there a thing that allows me to send a conveyor belt from indoors to outdoors? Is there a connection point for the base? Is it like a logistics thing? Or where it would be in here, maybe? No? Where's the thing that... Okay, we have this, right? This electric board, which goes on the wall, all right? Science, I would assume, goes on the wall. I don't see any ability to connect conveyor belts. Unless it's in this menu. No? I don't think so. That'd be nice if we had a way to send the conveyors through there. I mean, I realize that kind of removes the whole, like, sealed environment. Maybe that's why, right? It kind of removes the sealed environment element of this area. Like, they have their helmets and stuff off, right? So if you did that, how would you... I think it would be impossible, right? To seal a room, but also be able to send that stuff through a conveyor belt out of here, right? You'd almost need like a vacuum tube kind of thing. But then even then, there'd be no point to it for a factory. It's probably just better for drones to come in. Then again, if you think about it, there's no airlock here anyway. So they open this door and it's just like, hey, by the way, good luck breathing. Like, there's no pressurization here anyway. So I guess I really can't hold the standard of you need to keep it sealed. I really can't look at that because it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Anyway, I have stopped. I've made this low priority now so they don't keep doing this and I focus on things that I have down here. I would much rather than focus on the things that I need down here. So they're doing that currently. And one of the things I think they could focus on better is to get rare minerals in here. So I want them to start picking them up and bringing them in here if they can, please. And in fact, probably want to have them work on this too. So let's have them work on this as well, just so they can store them in here. If I'm going to build it, I just get it done and over with, right? Just might as well just do it. But yeah, we now have this, and you can see the elevator. It's really cool. It goes all the way up to the surface like this. It's actually currently building all the way up to the surface. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's great. And then the problem, though, with this, is it not connected? Looks like it's not connected. It wasn't connected. There it goes. But the thing is, it has to be also built at the surface level. So those modular frames and stuff have to be delivered here as well. So we still need steel delivered here, microcircuits delivered here, titanium. We're making all these things. We're just not making modular frames yet. Until we get the assembler done. And since these things are close, I figured we would just let them complete. But now I'm kind of wishing the assembler was ahead of the RTG. I kind of want this to be here instead. Yeah. And now this will actually end up getting the green too as soon as that data center is complete. So yeah. But they're delivering all these resources here. So I think before we get the assembler, I'm just gonna buy it, right? I have 115,000 though. I think 6 is gonna cost me like what, 40 grand? Is that worth it? We almost have enough of these plates. 230. No, we'll get 200 grand. It's been more than 50 days. And this is also one of those quests that's over here on this side. So 70 nanotubes. I feel like that's incredibly expensive. We get 200 grand for this. If I wanted to buy 70 nanotubes, how much does that dip into my profits here on this? It takes a quarter of them away, more than a quarter of the profits away from here. Yeah. It's damn near a third of the money I'm getting paid. But the price, historically, it was up to 1683. Now it's down to as low as 949. If there was ever a time to buy these nanotubes, it's now, right? It's pretty damn cheap now. We can get this quest taken care of. We can get the science for it. We can get over 100 grand profit. And we can complete this objective today, like right now. I think that's probably worth it, just to get it out of the way. We're going to have plenty of opportunities, you know, to send nanotubes out to build our own. And this is actually the fullest we've ever seen a cargo pod so far. So it's going to cost me 67K, which is a huge portion of my balance, but we still end up profiting a lot on this. And so we might as well, if we're going to do that, let's fill the rest of this cargo. We'll grab the 6 modular frames, and that way the concrete can be up top. So that's a huge portion of my money. So if we do this, then I have to complete that objective now. So let's do that. I'm going to pay for this. That's a lot of cash. But then we're going to tell them that we're sending the resources to them now. And so they'll bring that pod down. And we'll start seeing the drones go zipping around, making that happen. And it's over the weight limit on this. All right, now how much more will this cost me? A lot more. Maybe I could do a little bit more. Like the faster one, I think it's actually better to do 2. Yeah, it's technically cheaper just to do 2 of these. So we could just do that instead. The nanotubes will be... Actually, let's send the titanium plates last, because we actually don't have all of the titanium plates yet anyway for this. So we'll max this out, and we'll send that. Okay. So they're going to land. We're really struggling on money now, huh? But if we can just deliver these plates... Actually, we do have all the plates. Yeah, we do. So we'll deliver these plates right now. The nanotubes are going to come down right here. So we'll provide the nanotubes right there as well. And then I think I want... Did I get all my drillers? They're all the way out there. We're getting there. Huh? They're almost there to my titanium. My beautiful titanium I need so badly. Yeah. Wasting science points. I know. Blue science needed. Fuel factory produces hydrogen fuel from ice and aluminum oxide. Okay, there's another need for ice. This is good. I like it. Let's get that. That way I can now do more with this ice. I can direct this ice over to a fuel factory, maybe over here. And then also, or I guess it wouldn't need to be there. It could be, we could split the source here, send it up with the slag. Here's the aluminum oxide. We could make fuel right here. Move this pole. Make fuel here. The ice could go in this side. The aluminum oxide could come down and stick into this side. And then we have fuel right there. And then we can, of course, sell the fuel or use it for power. Using it for power is probably my immediate use, because I am still struggling with that. But I would like to just get more solar, get more batteries. But if we can make it from that spare ice, that's good, because it will generate more slag. I'm really needing more slag. This belt, I want this thing to be... I mean, this is the tier 2 belt, and you can see it's pretty much full all the time, right? it's pretty good. It's holding around 906, 907. So we're generating it. Oh, it looks like it's actually slowly growing. It is. It's slowly growing. Good. So we're going to constantly have that happening. And then that's an interesting little graphical glitch there. But we're also going to see this constantly. Yeah. Yeah. So this is actually not as much as we need. We need this to... we need more slag. That's all there is to it. We need more slag. I'm just looking at this thinking, I want to see these numbers both going up at the same time. But it's going to be really nice when this concrete, which is almost full again, gets up to the surface. And we have the modular frames now to make that happen. It should be in this box. Yep. So I'm looking forward to that being a thing when we deliver that. They're delivering the steel here. I have it as low priority. I have this as high priority. They're not doing this. They're delivering this instead. I don't understand. What's the use of a priority system if they don't obey it? Like if you have Oh no. Okay, well I'll tell you what. Did we at least get this done? It's been a while. Yeah, this is done now. Okay, so I'm going to get my drillers to no longer be drillers. So they're not waiting around doing nothing now. The iron is ready to be added. And I will most likely go this way with it. And then I think what I'll probably do... it's just going to be a tier 2 belt, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could make the tier 1 belt go this way. But by the time I do that, I've spent more for that than I would have just upgrading this one, right? I think at that point it would cost more. I just need to get more regolith into the system. Like, no joke, that's the biggest thing. So, especially steel. We need so much steel. So, regolith extractor, we're going to put this down. Apparently, that's not allowed. Really? Yeah, I don't have enough. Yeah, I need this to be done. Then I can. All right, we'll get that done. Hold on. Why is that? Yeah, it's over the interface. Ugh. Here, drilling like that. All right, we'll get that done. I'll just get like, give me 2 more driller bots that can do that. And then with this out of the way, we're gonna get our extractor set up here. I won't be able to do the belt yet until we satisfy this contract though. So what's the point? Let's not do that yet. There's no point in doing that yet. Give me those drillers, or get rid of those drillers. I mean, look, I've done it right. Like, right? Low priority on this building, high priority on I guess, not the trade, but like this is a high priority, and there's only 1 more modular frame left to deliver. It's sitting right in this box. You know, they can access the nanotubes to bring them here. They've been doing it. So like, what gives? Huh? Can we just have them in the order? I do wish there was like a, oh, maybe I could just do this. Let's power it down. Does that change anything? Conveyor settings doesn't do anything. Now, there's nothing I can do. I can't even do drone settings like a storage. You know, like this has the drone settings to where I can say, hey, don't deliver, right? I don't have that with this building. Weird, right? Just finished this. There it goes. Now the concrete will go in here. I can finally have concrete located above ground. Yes? Yes. There it is. Okay, it's located above ground now. That's beautiful. So now concrete's here, and now we'll have it stored right here. And anytime we need to deliver concrete to this building, they can get it from this source instead of getting it from down below. That's fantastic news. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, they need to complete this I'm going to run out of money. If they don't bring these nanotubes here, I'm going to run out of money. Can I don't think there's a reason to wait. If I wanted to send resources here, I only have 55 left. Yeah, there's only 55 left to send from this point. So I could do this and say send, and they would land here. Yeah. So there's even more to do right here. All I need you guys to do is to bring things here. Forget about the frickin' expedition center for a second and just do this. That's all I care about, all right? There you go. Guys, the drones are idiots. Not only are they doing the task that's low priority before they do the high priority, but they're still bringing concrete in here, and they're doing so from the storage all the way down below. They're not taking it from this. They're still not taking it from this. So what I need to do now, you have to do this. It makes no sense. They really should just be smart enough to do that. But I know I have to tell them, I forbid them from taking it from this source. I think that's probably the only way I could get them. Urgent contract available. Oh shit, it's purple. There's a penalty for this if I say no, if I don't do it in time. They want 400 fuel, 50 aluminum components. This should be straightforward. It should be really easy to do this. This is great. The problem that I have with this is that I can buy the fuel because it's 200 grand. That's awesome. I could just buy the fuel. The problem I have with this is I can't guarantee that the drones will do what they're supposed to do to get to this, but I'm going to accept it. You have to either accept or deny right now, too. The deadline's 90 days. That's the overall deadline. I get a 50% bonus. That's a huge bonus if I do it within 40 days. So we're going to try this. I'm going to buy the fuel, assuming they complete this contract. I'm going to buy the fuel. They just have to complete this, which is just the nanotubes, which are sitting right here. All they have to do is this, and I can complete this contract. They just refuse to do it, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. And it's really annoying. I'm just flat out telling you that. It's annoying. It's annoying. Because especially since they're bringing the concrete from below still, instead of getting it from down here. Now they're finally bringing the titanium plates. But I guess the moral of the story on this is don't do anything with the expedition center unless that's all you want to do, because your drones are so preoccupied with that they won't do the other tasks you've given them, even if you've prioritized them differently. Even if you shut this down, it literally does not matter. It doesn't seem to matter anyway. No, they're just going to keep doing it. So I won't be able to complete that objective on the urgent task until after they've delivered all the resources for the expedition center and then the nanotubes, which are just conveniently sitting right here waiting to be delivered in here. 22 more. That's all I need. Every once in a while, one will do it, but it just makes no sense because, there they go. Now they're taking it from this source. There's another one available? Oh my God, there's another one available. I should be able to do this, but now my contract limit is exceeded. Yeah. So I'll have to deny this. I have to. There's nothing else I can. I mean, I don't have enough to do it. I have to do it. My contract limit.
The logistics station comprises a complex of buildings, including a large structure built into the crater wall, and several technical buildings in the vicinity. Preliminary scans indicate an inordinate number of people inside the residential block of the station. The facility is owned by the ACIL concern, and their representative is quick to get in touch with.
Okay.
Hello, Director. I'm glad you're here. Could you support us by providing supplies and spare parts for repairs? There are more people at our station now than we'd planned, and we need help. After the disaster, tons of survivors started flocking to us from all over the area. But we don't have enough food or medicine to feed and treat them, and the life support system has started to wear out due to the increased load.
Interesting. What can we do?
Survivors have gathered here, forced to huddle together in the cramped quarters of the small station and suffer from a shortage of food and medicine. We could assist them in their accommodating corporations for free, or offer to sell supplies to them. Alternatively, we could refuse to provide any assistance.
I mean, I definitely want to do it for money. I'm struggling for cash, and I've already used my strategic reserve, or my emergency reserve, so I definitely need the money. So I can offer to help for money.
Well, Director, we agree with your proposal. All labor must be paid for, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything comes with a price, especially when it comes to food and medicine. It's fortunate that we were able to reach an agreement with the conglomerate, Director.
Okay, so the question is, what do I bring? So if I go to my active is 3 out of 3. I don't see this here because I'm already at my limits, but I'm going to assume it's supplies for survivors, deliver resources to newly arrived refugees to the ACIL station. So if I head over to the ACIL station, wherever that is, paid lab is there. Is there a point on the map where the ASIL station is? I don't see an A. Maybe it's over here. Botched experiment. Maybe it's one of these things, right? Geological expedition. I mean, what it might be is that it won't show up until I get one of these contracts done. But if that's the case, then it shouldn't have shown up at all until I'm done with it. It seems like a random event kind of thing, right? It's not the paid lab. Maybe this is the transit station. Oh, okay. The transit station itself. It's where this thing is. Okay. So ASIL's transit station. So we need to bring 120 food, 10 medicines. Probably have to buy those. Modular frames. Would love to make those myself. I almost have the assembler. And then 400 steel. I have ramped up my production of steel, but I still need to ramp it up even more. I definitely need to ramp it up even more. So we have 3 of these things running now, and they're all upgraded, and they're still not able to keep up with everything. I'm really pumping out the iron heavily here. So let's go in and get yet another one. It's starting to look like I need, all this space. I might need to redo these belts so that this out does these 2, and then this one does like these 2, and then this one can do like more. Might have to do that instead. And I need another smelting furnace though. This is why I built it this way, so I could expand it out and I could scale it like this. So you do it like this, and then the belt will be split on this side. So we'll go like that with the belt, and then this one will go right to here to deliver that. And then this would be our steel production. Would end up going there. We're just filling up that too. Yeah. So we need to have that built as well. And then of course connected to power, which is our final connection on that. It was by the design anyway, to only have one more connection there. And then we will see how that works. We're just generating a lot of steel, which is great. We just need more. And then this, guys, just deliver the nanotubes. It's right there. You're killing me. You're killing me right now. It's the only thing you have it's the only high. Is there anything else that's high priority in the whole base? Anything else that's high priority? Okay, this is, that's pretty good. They delivered a lot there, but still, no thanks. Can we please do something else? This is now running. I can't upgrade it yet, though, because I need the money from the contract they've refused to complete. Come on. Oh, there it is. Finally. Okay. With that done, we can go into botched experiment. This is the one I need to deliver in 36 days now. I want to go in and send resources here. Okay. So that's here. Yep. We need to set up an expedition for that. Of course we do. Of course we do. Select transport. It's going to be cargo truck, which is already on its way to do something else. So I'm going to need either another cargo truck now for that one, which is probably a good idea to get, but that's going to dip into my money huge. I thought that would be an orbital thing, but we have 216 now. If I wanted to buy another vehicle, we can, right? CRUST Solutions. The cargo truck is here. It's 190,000. I just don't have enough for that. So they're going to have to wait. Yep, they're going to have to wait. Turn this back on, and let's bring the plates here, please. All this concrete's on the surface now. It's beautiful to be up there. Okay. So the only downside of that really is, like, if I tell them they can't bring it from this, then that means they won't be able to pull it from this to build things later. But it's fine, I guess. So I guess now that we have that out of the way, one more look here. This is the urgent one. It's just this. Let's get this. We have one more day. Let's send resources here. We'll send the silicon to these guys. We should be able to handle that, no problem. We have lots of silicon to do. It's not going to the surface yet, but we have lots of silicon to do. So they'll just deliver those 100 silicon and send it on its way. And supposedly you don't have power. Are we really low on power? Yeah, we are limited in how much we can draw. Man, that expedition center, it pulls a lot of juice, doesn't it? We'll power it down, and hopefully that will solve things a little bit more. Man, getting over there in 33 days is tough. But that's a huge bonus if we do. It's an enormous bonus. I wish I could just, cancel this. I don't know. Like, do I need two of these control centers? That's expensive. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's just how it is. Okay. We'll deliver this one.
Director, we have an incoming message. The sender cannot be identified.
I really don't have time for anything else. Because, you see, I'm already bombarded with a lot of things I would really like to do. So, I gotta say, the game's doing a great job of making me feel like I'm, that I need to scale up. It's doing a really good job of giving that sense of urgency. It's not easy, right? It doesn't feel easy. It feels like there's stress involved. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. And I love that about games. Third-party connection. It says, hello, director. Kind of got the XCOM epic voice guy, right? Wah. Hello, director. You're not familiar with us, but that's not necessary. We invite you to assist the SCT Limited Corporation in repairing the relay station, Cascade 5. We are interested in the prompt resumption of work at this station and are ready to help with this. To this end, we will provide all necessary equipment and cover the expenses. Condition: the corporation can't know where you obtained this equipment from. So, you're someone who's supposedly independent from SCT. And these guys are going to provide that equipment. But I have to deliver it. So, as far as they're concerned, this stuff comes from me. And so when something goes wrong with it, they're probably going to hold me responsible, right? If I refuse this deal, it's just a random third party. But at the same time, if we deliver this stuff and the base blows up, right? I don't know. This feels shady. And I have a lot to do anyway. And there might be a time limit on this. I'm going to refuse.
We're not complete idiots for accepting such a shady offer, are we?
I didn't accept it.
But it's worth checking this place out. Maybe we can assist the corporation within the legal limits.
Exactly. I don't want to get sued. I'm not going to take the money. All right. Sure. Contract was completed there. We get some science now, thankfully. And that's going to be huge because that's a lot. Yeah. So we only get 10 days of that? No, the Sea Star was worth 60. Yeah, 60 for 86 more days. Assembler, so close to being done. So close to being done. Man, because that means once the assembler's done and we're making our own modular frames, I can build these way faster and just do that. Okay, well, if we turn this on and make this high priority, let's get this truck out of here. All right, let's just get the truck out of here so that we can set up another one if we can. In the meantime, though, we're collecting more resources, and this is going to give me, now that I have the money, this gives me the opportunity to send this steel over here so that I can do that. But what we really should be doing right now, titanium is what we really should be doing right here. The regolith collector here will be responsible for titanium right there. And then we will pay for this insanely long belt that will connect right here. Yep, like this. Yep, we're just going to hook it up right here to that source right there. $31,000 in just that belt. Oh boy. And then there's more because we need the power for this too. So we will let's come from this one. Bring it over like this. And right along this belt. Yep. We'll go all the way out. Oh, why? Really? I was really hoping to keep that on this side of the belt. That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna bother with like, oh, let's excavate this to do. I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna do that? Shit, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I have to. I can't. I just can't. I don't know why. I can't resist it. I have to have it the certain way that I want it. Here you go. Just a little bit more, please. And you know what? Why don't we? We'll just have them do it. Okay. Here you go. One more row. I mean, we probably could have got away with making this over into the center of this little crevasse here, or the center of this tunnel, whatever, but it's fine. We'll get like 5 driller bots to just handle this really quickly, so we can just do it. And then, yeah, just high priorities on these power poles as we send them out this direction. And then we'll go like this. All right, we'll set up this to go like that, like that. Almost. There we go. Just gonna keep it on the same side, because you just never know, man. This will be enough right there, and then we'll connect that there. All right. All right. We did it. See? Don't you feel happy? Don't you feel more satisfied knowing that the time was taken to make that happen? I would be. I would feel like, wow, I really did a good thing there. That's how I feel. All right, let's put some more. I think we take this extra bit of time here, and we put some more regolith into this. We have Mark III belts now, so we can also do that too. And then we also have the enhancement for the regolith. Multi-regolith can be upgraded again if we want to as well. So there's that too. I'm gonna go this way with it, and then connect there. Okay, and then the belt. Yeah, the belt goes this direction all the way. I could go right along this wall, but there might be something to set up here. So I will connect it direct here. And that means we can now go in and upgrade that segment to go faster, as well as that to go faster. All right, I have stage 3, or I have a level 3 belt right here already. So that's getting distributed that direction too. And then as soon as this starts to run, there it goes. Yep. It will then start to, well, we have to have more power. So the next thing for me to build is more power infrastructure, right? And that seems to be the no-brainer at this point. We have to have more power. So I'm gonna go 1. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 solars there, 4 on that side, and then we're gonna go 5 there. And then on this side with batteries, since I still don't have large batteries, lame. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I can't build there. Not enough CPU. Now it becomes
Director,
a thing.
We have reached the CPU power limit and cannot continue construction or order drones. We need to free up space to install new data centers.
Wait, did you just say I can't? Did I hear that correctly? I can't give drones instructions now? Is that why they're not working as fast as they should? Is that a thing? Sounds like that's what they just told me. All right, well, tell you what we could do then. We will salvage this and this and this, this and this. We will take these away. That will free up the CPU as we, of course, build these, but that will free up the CPU. And then let's have them focus on building all of these, building the batteries, get them going on that, hopefully. And then how are we doing here? Did we get no, we didn't deliver anything there yet. Assembler is now done, so I can get assembler going if I can. With CPU limit being a thing, I can't yet, but yeah. But this will at least, can it not run? Oh, there it goes. It's just really slow. It's because of the power limits. Yeah, it's running out of power, so it won't do it. Okay. Well, I mean, I can still shut this down, but during the day we can at least see that iron coming into the system. We definitely need these things built ASAP. It's all about titanium right now. Where's my titanium? It's just empty. There's just not enough coming out, man. That's what this is for. That's what this whole thing right here is for. Yep, right there. That's what that's all about. And you know what? We do that. I want more. Give me a lot more. Titanium right here. I need a whole lot more, man. Get this in here. And then this belt probably will need upgraded with that being upgraded too, but we'll see. But I need a whole lot more of this. Yeah. There we go. Jeez. The game keeps you on your toes. It's It's definitely a thing. We need to send resources here now. But where's my truck? 23 days, man. There's not enough time. Where's my truck? Wait, did it? It didn't leave yet, of course, because the titanium plates. We don't have them. So we're going to lose 100 grand on that because I can't get there in time. It was an urgent contract anyway. I couldn't delay it. And I'm already in the middle of it with my expedition center, so I couldn't do that anyway. Like I had to accept it and also finish what I started, because it doesn't look like there's a way to abandon an expedition once you begin it from the expedition center. So the only thing I really can do to make this go faster is what I just did: connect additional titanium resources to come down this belt and focus on power, right? That's another thing. Focus on power generation to keep the lights on. So that's what we've done there. And then I want to also get even more. I need to get even more now. So we go like this, and then I need to delete this row. Yep, this row needs deleted now too, so that we can drop 2 more in here. Let's go. Also salvage. Nope. Back up. Also salvage this to get that out of the way. Yep. And then more solar here. And then right here. If I can, please. Almost. Yep. They're working on it. I mean, they're finally starting to build things really quickly. I'm appreciative of that, at least. Let's go like that, and we'll go from here to here, and then from here, and then this needs to connect from here to here, and then we'll go to here, or I can just keep clicking the drill button instead of the salvage button there. And then we want to go, I want to go there with this. But I'll drop these 2 units in first, I guess. And then I'll just have to repay for this. It's not much. It's like 100 credits. No big deal. But it gets everything hooked up to the system. But it was about time we replaced these small ones with the big ones, you know? It needed to happen. Yeah, 56. It says it consumes 56, but it's more like produces 56. There you go. Keep it going. Everybody build. Need more power. Is this not going to allow me to build there? Why? Why can't I build there? Huh? Is it connected to something? Oh, I think maybe it's because of the line being there. Hold on, is that really the case? Might be. No? Not enough. Oh, right, the CPU. I still have to disconnect this then. Disconnect these 2. And now I can build this. Ideally, you wouldn't want to do this during the day, but desperate times, right? Get that. Yeah, and then you go here. And then you are right now going to go there just for now. All right, we have everything hooked up, and now it's just a matter of seeing that power come in. We're at a plus 988 on the day. 18. I mean, 18%. Are we going to fill those batteries? I don't know. Our maximum output capacity is only it's still 440. So we still need more batteries too for the night. I'd love to just shut some stuff off though. I think I probably will. As soon as the truck frickin' goes, it's still here because I don't have the titanium plates. So I still need that. Loads of concrete topside. At least the titanium is finally starting to come in. There it goes. Yep. So now this belt needs to be upgraded. Yep. I need to upgrade this now. There it goes. That sends it down here. Yep. And now it will just flow in, man. Let's see how this is. Is it accumulating? It is. It's accumulating. Perfect. This goes like, God, 70 grand is so much money. I can't do the urgent contract. You're killing me right now. Right? I can't do it. It's just not going to happen. All right. I got this expedition that's tying up my stuff here. All right. I can't do it, man. You're just going to have to suck it up. Solar panel upgrades. Yep. They're doing that. What do you want? Urgent contract. Okay, well, I have a lot of aluminum. I have a lot of silicon, and I don't have a lot of titanium plates. I can't do the plates. I'd love to. I just can't do the plates. The deadline is 40 days. There's no way I'm doing this. And if I take it and I don't do it, I'm gonna have to deny it. I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's just the way it goes. You want a resource that I am actively working on making more of, but cannot make more of. I will. Let's see. Do we need any more components? We're at 137 components. All right. We are going to go like this. Not that. We're going to do this. All of our titanium is being directed to creating the plates now, okay? With this increase in supply, might be able to justify hitting this button now with the increased supply that's coming into it. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully that means we make more of them. Now, of course, the supply is located way over here because eventually it will go up there. But it's also an intermediate resource in a more advanced product, which is why it's situated here instead of being over here. But this just means we won't be able to make any more components since we already have 138. I don't think that'll be a huge issue for me. What I really need, though, is just to see... I need to see it here. Can we take a contract, now that I have 83 grand, can I take a contract that involves concrete? Can we do this? Concrete would be a thing. Does anyone want concrete? I got concrete for days. So this is a pretty easy one, actually. Sporty family, they just want 21. Yeah, 21 components. I could totally do that right now. 13 days, we can handle that. Let's just do that one really quick. Send that to them. Drones can totally handle that one. All right, what else can we get? Hopefully some concrete. I mean, I need to send concrete to the laser. So like selling concrete is less ideal, but I need money. So there's a trade-off there, I think, where it's like my needs versus the needs of the entirety of Earth. Okay, yeah, I should probably save it. I should probably save that. How about this one? Barter. They're only going to pay me in science, but science is important. Science will become very important very soon. Solar panel upgrades are getting some science. Bunk beds, fuel factory. Yep. Contract completed. Thank you very much. A little bit of money to keep me afloat. But yeah, reputation is dropping with these guys because I keep telling them no. This one is nice. This one's nice. It's aluminum. I have a lot of it. We can do one for these guys. Let's do this. We'll send the aluminum to you like so. Okay, there you go. All the drones will rush over here and grab the aluminum out of this nice storage. Yep. And then I already have this upgraded. I could put a second one here. I could. But like because the storage was already full, I just didn't bother. And, it seems like it's going to be a fine thing. It doesn't matter. So we're just going to do this. This is my life right now. It's handling contracts to stay afloat while waiting for the plates to scale up, which they should be now scaling up. Yeah, they should be. We should see this. We're still not seeing this. Oh, really? Wait, really? You're not going to repair? Wait, are you not producing anything while this is... No wonder. Please repair this. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. All right, so yeah, we're going to have this going. All of this just passes right through to this one. And I think it is building up a little bit. I think it does kind of look like it's building up a little bit, right? I don't know if this is worth it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Rolling factory, please. Rolling mill. And we're going to go put another rolling mill right here. Right here. Let's get that to be like that. And you to be there like that. Okay. And then we need to hook it up to power, which is right like that. Okay. Research is complete on bunk beds. We have all these research stations too now, so we could get people doing this, right? People are working the station. I want to tear this down and move it into this room. But there's no point to doing it yet. That's the problem. There's no reason to do it just yet. Oh my God, we're in nighttime already? Oh dear. We went from being really good on power to being absolutely disgustingly shitty on power. And it happened very fast. These don't take power. The elevators surprisingly don't take power. I think concrete is a really low priority at the moment. I can shut this down. It really, everything depends on this. I just need this stupid truck to get out of here. So we can shut down a lot of stuff that doesn't pertain to that. So that can go. We need to keep all this operational. Components factory can probably get shut down. That's 30 power back. I want all of this to keep running, but you'll see this is all full now. Great. That's the next thing to get sent up top, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, we need to send it up there. Or we send a contract for lots and lots of steel, which is what the laser needs. The laser needs a lot of steel. I think that's 130,000. I think this is time. We'll just send this. Oh, of course that stupid thing's in the way. You know what? We'll delete you too. Be gone with you. Deleted. That way, at least the stuff can start producing again. Because it's on the belt now. So we'll get that going. And yeah, we'll take that contract away. Let's get another. I really don't want to sell my steel because I need it all. This is considered an urgent thing. It's just science. I want money. Above all else right now, I think money is the better thing. This is not enough money. For those resources, not enough money. This could work. No, this is titanium, not aluminum. Components. This could work. I like this. Yeah, let's accept this one. I feel like I just did this one. It was actually had the same name too. I don't know if it's the same organization, but it has the same name. Either way, components are a really nice one because they're right next to the elevator. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to run around. And this one is now, yeah, that's what we'll be doing there. And then this one here now, we have only 9 days to fulfill this, and that is just not happening. Only because it's on the surface. If it was a launch contract, that'd be different. But it's not. It's on the surface. It's just not possible to do. This rover, Cascade 5. Let's go investigate that. Because we can. And we currently have only 5 days of power on this base. So if we don't shut things down soon, it's going to be bad. So I'm going to shut down 3 of these. We want this to at least keep running a little bit, but we're going to shut down 3 of those right now. What do you want? What do you want? No. No. 700 steel for 65k? No. Can't do it. No thanks. We're just going to deny you. I'm sorry. It's just the way it goes. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. We can. Gosh, would I love to hit this button. But with these things shut down, there's no point, right? It's actually full of aluminum oxide. I do have to produce this. I have to produce more aluminum. Okay. Okay. I guess I could swap this to just having a bigger storage right here. And store just a ton of aluminum, just have it stored. We could sell it. You know, it's still possible to sell it. But it also gets used for other things too, right? But I can't have aluminum oxide clogging it up because then it won't run. So I have to do this because it won't run. We're gonna build another storage right here. A bigger storage right here for aluminum. So that these things can operate. So we're just producing a lot of aluminum oxide now, and I guess because of that, I'm short on power. I just don't have what it takes to make another one of these things. The power is the problem right now. Could I use the fuel generator? Yeah, I could. I could use the fuel generator up here. I just have to make my own fuel, which I have the ability to do now, don't I? Fuel generator uses electricity. It generates 90 fuel. Uses 1 compute unit. That's pretty good. RTG is very advanced. No thanks. Fuel generator, I believe, has to go... I thought I had to go up top, but maybe not. But the fuel can be made off of this. Another way I can make the fuel is off of this. But I think the process of making fuel, right? That was... where was that? Is that mining? No. Production. It's got to be production. Fuel factory right here. So it takes the aluminum and ice to make fuel. Uses 1 compute. Uses 6 power. I mean, this is what we were considering doing earlier. Is making fuel, like right here, is what I was going to do. So we just take this, it branches off, it comes over here, it makes fuel. And then the ice comes and does the same thing. We could even do it just right on this side. That way I wouldn't need that, the ice, right? Yeah. And then we also get more slag that way too. Okay, I think maybe we'll just do it here. We'll put the fuel generator right here. This is fine. Fuel generator here. We'll take this belt. It goes that way. Oh, wow. It's not fully lined up. I thought it was lined up, but it's not. All right. Well, we'll take the belt. It goes this way anyway. I guess we'll do it like that. That puts the ice into there. And then the aluminum can come out of this. Extra storage, I suppose. Or it could just come off the belt. It's all the same, really. You have to go under twice. I don't want to go under twice, but I have to. Could have just drones do it. But a constant supply of fuel is going to be a good idea anyway. The other problem is that I don't like where it's lined up. I just paid for this. Shit. I don't like where it's lined up. I want to move it. I don't want to have to go underneath the belt twice. I guess I really can't avoid it though, right? Because like with this position, the ice doesn't have to go under, but this has to go under twice. If I put it in the middle, like right here, then each one has to go under once. So that's still twice. If I put it over here, then the ice has to go under twice. If I put it over here with this ice, it's another extractor, which is more slag. But also, this has to go under twice. No matter what I do, I'm going to have to go under twice. So I guess it's really just about its final destination. I don't like where it was lined up anyway, but I would like to I was thinking about maybe going like this. If I do it here, I think this will look cleaner. And then the fuel source ends up right here, which can then be brought up top if we need it. So I think we'll do it this way. It also has the benefit of being in the middle. Not in the middle. It has the benefit of being one tile in on both sides. So I can go under from this direction and then still turn. Because before I was right up against it. So, okay, so we'll try it like this instead. We'll go from this side. I want to use the same junction. So we'll do it from this side, I guess. We could probably just eliminate. Let's just eliminate this. That's fine. Might as well. Right? Just make it a priority. Do I have driller bots? I do now. Get driller bots in here, and then we're going to go from this storage. We'll go out. I want to leave this space for the extra extractor, so we'll go out from this side. Yep, and then we'll go underneath from here. Yep, like that. And then this goes from here to there. And then you end up going in like that. So it gives us another use for this aluminum. We're not going to have another storage, but so like we'll still be able to draw from this. But at least it's going to give us aluminum that goes into here to create the fuel. And double checking, it is aluminum, right? Not aluminum oxide. I didn't mess that up. Right? It's aluminum. Yeah, not the oxide. Okay. And that's what we're going to use for fuel, I guess. And then this belt goes from here. Yep, we go underneath on this side like that. Conveyor from here to there. And then you go up from here. Oh, shit. No, not like that. It doesn't matter. It's exactly where I want it anyway. It's just I have to go... I need to go one out. Yeah, it needs to be one out. Right here. Up from this side to here is fine. Doesn't need to go quite this far though. I can do it here. This is fine. And then it goes in from this point to this point. And then from here to there. from there to there. Okay, good. So now additional ice, we can now generate more ice. This does a couple things for me, right? It creates that fuel source, which I can then use for electricity, right? We need that. It allows us to use more ice regularly, which is great. There's a lot of ice here to use. And while we're using ice, instead of pausing, we're getting that extra slag so we can get more concrete that way too. So with this, we can then make fuel, and then that fuel we'll put in a storage. I don't know whether or not this is what stores fuel. Is that what stores fuel? Resource type. Fuel. Yep, fuel goes in one of these. So we'll have a storage. I don't know if it's necessary to put a big one. Well, we can go a little one for now. The storage will be right here. I'm content with that position for fuel. Right there. And then from there, we can actually put the electric generator right here if we want to for power. So let's say I wanted to have a fuel generator here. It takes 1 compute unit, which is what I don't have. So after I've created this, I now need to come up here and I need to eliminate one of these solar panels. So we'll do that too. That frees up.
Director, we could use some additional drones. These little helpers do a great job with logistics and increase production efficiency.
I agree with every single thing you just said. I would love to have more drones. You're right. We could use more drones. Teach me your ways, Senpai.
Your drones can't compare in efficiency to the conveyor belt.
True.
However, drones are versatile. They
Yep.
can extract oxides from a vein or load capsules for sending contracts. Can a conveyor belt do that? I think not.
I think not. Coincidence? Right here. I want that first, and then we'll hook this up to this one. It's fine. And then the belt goes in from this side around like that. Now I can put another one here and then do that. All right, good. So as soon as this thing's built, we should have enough power to survive. We're only down 51 as a deficit, so this will give us the 90 we need.
Conveyor belt can't extract oxides, but it can certainly handle delivering them to the next production module. And loading capsules can be automated with a flight control center. It's equipped with conveyor outputs specifically for this purpose.
That is not at all how I'm supposed to read this. That is not at all how that works. This is only 90 power. We're down 340. We're drawing 340 off the battery right now. It will help us. It'll buy us some time, though. It is the middle of the night, it looks like, so we're probably going to have the whole base shut down. Like, it is vital that people stay alive. I am really concerned about that part. It's going to keep me up at night. This has to be upgraded. Yeah, this has to be upgraded. But with that upgraded, though, I'm going to shut this one down. Need to save the power. And then I'm going to save power on that, too. And I'm going to save power on this, too. And both of these, at least one of these, we can shut down. I'm going to shut this down as well. And that silicon can shut down, too. Let's shut down the aluminum. We certainly don't need anything related to aluminum powered on anymore. Yep. Titanium is too important. We have to keep it going.
I fully support Ratchet on this, Director. The more drones we have, the faster we can send orders, which means we'll make a profit and afford automation.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't let me buy drones until now, so yeah. What's this one? 40 modular frames. No thanks, bye.
There is an offer to sell drones and CRUST solutions, but I suggest keeping an eye on market demand. We might be able to snatch a few drones at a discounted price.
Okay. We're generating electricity now, right? Yes, 90 power is being generated. Okay. Can I keep the lights on? 1.4 days. I'm going to need 2 of these. I'm going to need 2 of these, unfortunately. And the compute units, it only costs 1 compute unit for this, right? Yes, 1 compute unit. Okay. So here, 2 of these. All right. 2 of these. And then you connect to, I don't know, this one. It's fine. We will build this. So CRUST is going to give me the chance now to buy. No? Do I have to go complete the Winds of Change contract? No. You just told me I can buy drones. Is that not a thing I can do? Is it on the market? Do I have to use the open market for it? Yes, robots. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on that. For now, 1,000 each is a little bit pricey on my end. However, I mean, they are constantly running around, right? Maybe it is worth it. Like, I know it's worth it overall, but like, is this the right time to spend it is what I'm saying. But I think it probably is. This is already like pre-filled in. Yeah, weird. Oh, there's only 2 available. 2 bots available. 94,000 for 2 bots. Do you see what I mean? The price has gone up a lot. It used to be 20% less than this. Okay, we're not going to buy it yet. We are at critical power here, but I think with the fuel, assuming we have enough fuel to keep these running for a little bit, I think we can at least have the critical infrastructure here powered on. So we'll see what happens here, but we're gonna lose power here in a second. 0.3 days. This is turning on right now. Yep. So we can now keep hopefully the lights on. Now we have half a day. Fuel is important now. Indeed it is. We're shutting down all non-essential systems. Now I might have made a boo-boo here. Yeah, you can't get around there. Yeah, it is a boo-boo. It's a boo-boo. But plus side, I don't think there is one. I guess I could go around this way, provide power for some more. But I was thinking like these fuel reactors, I could have 2 more here, is what I was thinking initially. But this belt's in the way, so I'm going to have to move the belt like that, which is going to look weird. But at least it will let me bring this underneath it later. Or I bring this underneath. That would be cleaner, I think, if I put this forward and then made this go underneath. I would just need to upgrade some things to do that, but it could work. I like that this is constantly running now. Before I was like, man, all that stuff is just sitting there doing nothing, but I like that it's constantly running now. Especially when it's going to give me the slag. And of course that slag is just going to build up in here too.
Research complete.
Okay. So now we're on only essential systems, right? That should keep this on. This right here should easily power this. Is what I'm hoping for. Large bulk storage is done. Did we send the truck yet? Waiting for transport. Okay, so the truck is gone, right? So hold on. Where did the truck go? It's on its way. It has all it needed. It's finally on its way. Boy, didn't that take a lot. It sure did. But you know what? Like, this is all part of this. Like, there's a little bit more complexity. Then there's a little bit more complexity. Then there's a little bit more complexity. Then they throw in a bunch of urgency. So, yeah, I mean, this is the game, and I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. I'm going to let this run until the daytime. In the meantime, though, now that we have some fuel generation going, that's pretty good. We should probably start tearing down the rest of our older tier 1 system to get those resources going. We should probably scavenge all of this stuff and it continue to get more and more of the larger solar. Eventually, I would really like to get better batteries. You know, that would be really nice to have hooked up. Better batteries, right? So I'm hoping that comes soon. I don't know where that is in the research tree. I'm hoping maybe it's after the solar panel upgrade, which I'm pumping every single bit of research I have into this right now, which is a good thing to do, considering I have very little research incoming anyway. But yeah, I mean, this is, I think it's going okay. Aside from our little power issues right now, right? Aside from that, I think things are going pretty well. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm going to start posting it now. Every video I post so far anyway is in a pre-release version, but it's not going to materially differ, I don't think. Maybe bug fixes, but it shouldn't materially differ from the version that you guys are going to be playing come July 15th. Okay, thank you for watching. It means so much to me. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.